Hello and welcome to the Iron Buffalo Store Championship. Our first match is a banger. It's Rhys versus Tom. We have got some scum versus scum action here. Just waiting for the global timer to start. Should be a good one. Betting is open. Who you got? Is it Rhys on the left at the ones, or is it Tom on the right at the twos? Me too. I hope it's a 200 final salvo. We've never had a final salvo on the stream, and I would like for it to happen. Bets are open. And while we wait for the timer, let's go down the list. Starting with Rhys in Scum, it's Lando Calrissian with Tobias Beckett, Engine Upgrade, BT1, and the Lando's Millennium Falcon title. And then we've got Iman Azameen with Boba Fett, Seismic Charges, Concussion Bombs, Contraband Cybernetics, and the Androsta title. And then we've got Tarani Kulda with Snapshot, R5 TK, and Contraband Cybernetics. Hawks Matter points. What's wrong with you? You know it's Nichols. Now Tom, also flying scum. We've got Fen Rao with Fearless, Old Turok with Fearless, and count them two, Primora Goons with Ion Cannon Turrets. Now Rhys's ships are all medium bases or larger, so they're going to require at least 2 Ion tokens to be ioned, but it's not impossible. You don't see Iman Azameen all that much, so let's take a look at Iman's card. If you would drop a device using the one straight template, you may use a 3 hard, 3 straight, or 3 hard the other way template instead. So Iman, a prolific bomb dropper here. And I can tell you that Rhys chose with Tobias Beckett to move that middle right asteroid and did not move it far enough to be able to place Iman facing back out of the range 3 of other ships with the Boba Fett crew. So maybe a little turn 0 there. We just got word that's going to be 5 minutes until the round starts. We are doing 4 Swiss rounds today, followed by a cut of the top 4. We've got 12 players in the tournament. Carl said 5 minutes for round time. So we've got 12 people in the tournament. We're doing 4 rounds Swiss, and then a top 4 cut to figure out who the Iron Buffalo Store champion for 2020 will be. I know there's a lot of it's a long day, Deslin, for sure a long day. There's so many tournaments happening today. It's like a bad day to be a smaller group doing a tournament, but hey, let's have some fun with what we got. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun match. Tom is very good with Fang Fighters. He flies them a lot. I don't think I've seen him fly Y-Wings as much, but I think they're meant to be more beef. Just take shots while Fen and Old T do their thing. Rhys was assigned Lando in the Jank Tank tournament, and ever since then, he's kind of fallen in love with Lando. He really likes that Lando Scum Falcon. Of course, with BT1 and the Lando's Millennium Falcon title and engine upgrades, all designed to play into Lando's abilities. If stressed, he'll get an extra die on a shot, and then BT1 will be able to make that a crit. And with engine upgrade, he won't take a stress to boost, keeping his ship clean for his ability to reroll blanks by taking a stress. Franny with R5 TK, that's more of a failsafe. Like, hey, there's someone at range 0 in my bullseye. I can take a pot shot at my own player and get that bullseye damage done. Of course, with the standard snapshot and contraband, nothing too unique there. For Tom's part, he has a very simple list, I'll say. Like simple as in like not a lot of upgrades, but it's very good. You have Fen Rao, of course, just firing bangers all day with Fearless. Old T stealing all your tokens and then firing bangers with Fearless. And then 2 Crymora Goons, which I again think are probably just there to soak up some damage and deal some control. I'll be surprised if we see a lot of primary attacks with the Crymora Goons, unless of course it's at range 3, since the Ion Cannon turret is only up to range 2. But I think it's going to be all about getting those Ion tokens onto these ships, even if it takes 2 or 3 shots, and having Fen Rao and Old T close in to really do the damage. I don't expect to see a lot of formations here from the Fangs, maybe like off the bat, but I expect they'll split up eventually. One thing that Iman has, and for that matter Lando, is a nice counter to Concordia face-off. So Iman can use his back arc and not trigger Concordia, and since it's a turret arc for Lando, you can avoid the Concordia as well by keeping it out the side or out the back. So Concordia might not be as big a player in this game as Fangs normally like them to be, because normally if you're in a Fang, you want to be range 1, just firing bangers all day, especially with Fearless. All right, looks like we're ready to start. Looks like we're ready to go here. No bombs. Time has started. Welcome to the Iron Buffalo Store Championship. We're underway. It's Tom versus Rhys. Looks like it's going to be a bank and then a rotate for the brown Y-Wing. A 1 bank and a focus for the green Crymora Goon. Ferrani now. 3 straight, focus, and Lando. 4 straight, not wanting to waste any time. And he'll engine upgrade boost, so that's white. And last but not least for Rhys, Iman. And Iman is going to focus. Old T, a 1 hard, and Old T is kind of in a decent position right now to maybe put a little damage into Iman. There's a boost right. Does he link it? And he does link that focus. We don't get shots in the first round here. Ben is going to boost and focus in, so Iman will get some shots back. We're getting shots in the first round here. So it's range 3 obstructed from Fen Rao, which I think he probably is okay with because that means a shot back. But oh, natties to start off with. I'm just rolling hot fire. And Iman's going to take a shield. This is range 2 obstructed now from Old T into Iman for hit crit. And Iman rolls. Now he spends that focus. Rhys is all 4s. Lando has nothing. Ferrani obviously will have nothing. Iman gonna check out that back. Also has nothing. And this Crymora Goon does have a range 3 primary, range 2 on the Ion Cannon turret. And that's 1 crit coming in from the Y-Wing. Iman just needs to find 1 squiggle here. And does. So first round, Iman does take a shield, but relatively unscathed, and will be able to start dropping bombs here and really putting some pressure on Tom right away. Celebrate, what's up, man? How you doing? Got a lot of good X-Wing action today, eh? Really fun day to be an X-Wing fan. I love all the strategy in this game. I love the list building. And then, of course, I love seeing people fly. This, of course, is the Iron Buffalo Store Championship. Since we can't do it in real life, we're taking it digital. The winner of this championship receives a first order prize kit from FFG, RIP, and a Beskar Ignite that Carl picked up. Wish I had a picture that I could show you, but I didn't think ahead. But man, does it look good. You know what? Nothing really happened that round. We can open up betting. If you want to get some bets in, you can. We're degenerates here. Hey, David, what's up, man? Looks like it's going to be a seismic bomb here from Iman. System phase. Too hard from the Brown Y-Wing. And a stress barrel roll. Interesting, a 4K from the green Y-Wing. Trying to turn around. So that will likely end up taking a seismic charge, but it's just a shield, it's fine. Lando coming in around 3 hard. Probably expect to see a focus here. You could boost, but I think you just want to mod up and make Fenn half, or you could. A boost could maybe force a 2 bank from Old T to like not let him out of range of that asteroid. But Lando just focuses. It's Ronnie banking in. Ronnie thinking about actions here. I mean, really, you just want to focus with Ronnie. You could attempt the target lock. Doesn't seem wise in this situation. Last but not least is Iman doing the 1 hard. Doesn't bump. So nice planning there by Rhys. And Iman will also focus. So there's a definite cone of fire from Rhys here. Old T now. 2 banking. Tarani checks for snapshot, doesn't get it. And Old T is almost certainly boosting into a focus. Link in a focus. Ben Rao, also a 2 bank, and I expect to see a barrel roll. I'm expecting a barrel roll right into a focus. That's got to be Fenn's move. You have to barrel roll focus here. And there is that barrel roll. And that gets it out of range 1 of that asteroid. And of course, the focus as well. And the bomb will go off. And green will take a shield. Not too shabby. Fen round now, range 3 onto Lando Calrissian. So this is Old Tarok strips the token from Lando and then decides to take a shot. This is Old T range 3 on Lando. So hit crit, spending that focus. Lando is going to take 2 shields. And betting's closed again. Old T range 1 with Fearless on Lando. Fearless and a focus for 4 hits. Lando rolls 1. It's going to take 3. So shield and 2 hits. So Lando already hurting. So Tirani now, Tirani, Iman, and Lando all have shots here. And if they have it, you might take this on Fen Rao. You might go hard at Fen right now. Lando gonna check range. Can do a 3-on-4 banger onto Fen. Let me read Concordia. Well, you are in the attacker's front arc, so yeah, Concordia would play for Old Tarok here. Well, that hurts. Ben evades. Can't Lando the 3. So this is going to be Iman into Old Tarok for hit crit. Old T will roll. And that's a crit into Old Tarok, who will get a disabled power regulator. And Tirani into Old Tarok again. 3 versus 4. Or 1. 3 versus 5, rather, since it's obstructed. Old T rolls. And it goes through. And Tirani's ability also kicks in and does a bonus damage against the green Y-Wing. So while Lando took a beating there, that is a hurtful shot. And no shots for the Y-Wings. We are back to dials. And as we go back to dials, we do have a scoring update.
The score now is Rhys 30, Tom 0.
Thanks, Gerd. I don't know. Did Iman blow it? Because it seems like Iman got one through there, huh? Old T now is half pointed and has a disabled power regulator. And not a great space to go to with Lando sitting there. You maybe just take the bump with Lando, hoping to block Old T and then have Iman drop. Well, Old T is stressed too. So he's doing a 2 maneuver. If he's turning, it's a 2. If he's going straight, I mean, that's just crazy considering what's happening right now. And Rhys, here's the good part about having lower initiative ships. Rhys has all the power and blocking right now. Like, if I'm Rhys, I'm 1 banking Lando. And I am trying to block Old T and getting Iman to drop a concussion bomb. Because Lando's not long for this world, right? Lando is for sure just gonna die. And I don't know if I want to blow the seismic just yet. I want to blow the seismic next turn to prevent the other concussion bomb drop, so I can get Tarani out of there, because I'm gonna need Tarani for the end game here. I know these Y-Wings don't hit hard, but they're a lot of health to go through. I mean, this is probably one of the only times you ever see the stress on the fangs having a really big impact. Because not only does that pump up Lando shots, so Iman is thinking about a drop. I think 3 straight back, you just drop a concussion. Looks like Iman's gonna decide to drop a seismic. That's what he's saying. He's still thinking about it. And he's just gonna drop it using that 1 straight. One bank for the green Y-Wing, clear stress. And he'll just take a focus. The brown Y-Wing. Tarani checked for snapshot, didn't have it. Still stress there from Brown. Lando gonna move first. 4 forward. Does he just take a focus? But nope, he's gonna rotate. I think you take a focus. Lando's still considering an action here. And there's a rotate from Lando. Hoping to get a block on Fed, maybe. Tarani coming in hot forward. Do we see the rare barrel roll? You just be the rare medium base barrel roll. You know what? I don't hate a barrel roll to the left and just eat the damage and get bullseye on Fen if Fen gets bumped. Don't hate that in a little bit, not even a touch of a bit of a little. But the safer course of action is definitely to barrel roll right. I'll trade 1 damage on Tarani for 1 damage on Fen literally every day of this week. Literally every day. And we do get a declared barrel roll. And it looks like it's going to be to the left. So that is the thinking, hoping that you caught Fen here. That's stressful. Iman. So it looks like we're gonna get a contraband cybernetics spend here. And a focus using the contraband. I did it. I am your lord. You must flip the charge. Old T is too harding to the... This is super dangerous because he's gonna take a... He's gonna take a 1 forward next turn. He's got a barrel roll to the back to give himself more room. You have to. And I think you don't even have to stress yourself here. Fen does get bumped, and that is going to trigger Tarani here. So Tarani's going to get a snapshot onto Fen Rao. Fen Rao not in bullseye, but green is. Tarani rolls. 2 hits into Fen Rao. Fen Rao. 1 evade. That's a damage on Fen Rao and a damage onto green. Green could spend a focus. Green will take 1 though. Bomb goes off and Tarani takes 1, but you trade that all day for that damage on Fen Rao. It's already paid off. All right, so Fen Rao would get the first shot, but nothing. And Old T doesn't have anything. So this is all nothing for Iman. Tarani now. You got to go on Fen. You have to. You have to take a shot on Fen Rao. You have to. How many chances a game do you have this opportunity on Fen Rao? But he's gonna go on the green Carmora Goon for 4 dice. This is gonna be 4 on 1. I strongly disagree. Hit crit coming in. And an evade. So that's a crit. It's a damage sensor array. And bullseye will decide whether or not to take another one or give up their focus token. And he's just going to take another. So the Kamorgoon down to 3. Lando is going to take range 1 onto the Y-Wing. Three dice. Has Lando ability if he wants it, but takes the stress to reroll the blank and rolls it back into a blank. But just 1, and that will go through. So the green Kamorgoon down to 2. And now the 1s can fire. Brown gonna look for an ion cannon. Listen, there's a scenario here where this could ionize Lando. You need natties to start off with. You only got 2. It's not enough, but if that was 3 and Lando blanks, Lando's off the board. So one day, oh no, sorry. You gotta count for the damn, my bad. I'm stupid. So Lando down to 5. So a damage and an ion token for Lando. So this is another ion into Lando. 3 hits here. Like, that's 3. Focusing for 4. Lando's going off the board. Lando's gonna go off the board here. So Lando down to 4 takes 3 ion tokens, and Lando is going off this board. I mean, you knew you were going to lose Lando, but to lose it like this. We're back to dials.
The score now is Tom 28, Rhys 48.
Hey, X-Wing debrief. You ready to see someone get ioned off the board? Because that's what we're about to see. Thank you. Thank you. Trying my best. Open. Praying. Not praying. That's a lie. I don't know why I lied, but I did. I lied. I lied to you straight to your face. So 2 ion maneuvers happening here. Old Turok going 1 forward, and he's gonna hope that he has room to 1 hard next turn. Oh, that's so smart, Deslin. I would just go down with the ship. I'd be like, well, autopilot's going down with me. That would never occur to me. I'm so bad at this game. We've got about 49 minutes left. No bombs drop. Yeah, I'm good at talking about what's happening on screen. 2 straight for blue. Throwing checks for snap, nothing. And a rotation of the turret. Lando, 1 forward, off the board. Goodbye, Lando. We hardly knew ye. Iman, a 3 forward. And will take us focus. Tarani now. Does the bank gets bumped by the goon. Old T, 1 straight. And Old T can only focus. I really don't know if the one heart fits. It might. It might be close enough to fit there. Fen Rao, though, is going to start doing some Fen Rao things. So Fen Rao, this is a range 1 banger into Iman with Fearless active. And Fearlesses for 4 hits and a crit into Iman. Welcome to the Fen Rao meta. Iman will take 2 hits and a crit. So shields down on Iman. Old T, nothing, so Iman will get a shot now. Range 2 into green. See if he can put 2 in. Only a crit. And we'll spend the focus to not take damage. Round. Range 2 on Iman. And that is going to be an ion cannon. For 2. Iman rolls. We'll take a damage, no ion tokens. So Iman down to 5. And we'll get another ion cannon. For 1. Iman rolls. No damage. We're going back to dials here. And does this one heart fit?
The score now is Tom 99, Rhys 48.
So are we going to see maybe a concussion drop here from Rhys out of Iman? Ben is probably not doing Fen things this round. No range 1 bangers. Rhys probably wishing... Tarani does have contraband. We're going to get a concussion drop here. Just 1 straight back. Y-Wing. 1 bank. And we'll focus, because that's all they can do. 2 straight from Brown, and it clears, and he takes a focus. Tarani, contraband cybernetics, and I think we'll probably get the K turn here. We do. Going to be a focus or a target lock. I think he might have bullseye. It's going to be real close. And he's just going to focus. Iman is going to do a 1 hard. I think I'd like to see a boost here. But Iman's going to focus. Old T, the 1 hard. Off the board. Old T is done. 2 ships off the... When's the last time you've seen 2 ships off the board in one game? You don't really want to boost if you're Fen, right? Or do you? Do you want to boost if you're Fen? You kind of do, right? I think you boost right in front of Iman, yeah. And you link a focus. Concussion bomb goes off, catches no one. Fenrau, first shot here. It's the Iron Buffalo Challenge. How many ships can you fly off the board? So Fen into Tirani. Or hit crit. Tirani will take hit and a crit. And it's a loose stabilizer. He probably wasn't planning much otherwise anyway. All right. Tirani at Fen, range 2. 3 on 3, both with focuses. Two hits. Fen, 2 evades. And Brown will have to take a damage from the Tirani bullseye, which is done work. Iman, you go range 1 in a Brown or take your shot on Fen? 4 versus 5 with a focus. Sorry, 4 versus 4 with a focus. So this is going into the Y-Wing for 2. The Y-Wing ends up taking 2. The Romanian Druid, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you joining us. Ion shot now from Brown into Iman. Spends it for 3. Iman blanks out. And Iman is ioned. So a damage and 2 ions into Iman. That's an ion common. We're back to dials here.
Scores now Tom 99, Rhys 7.
Thanks, Kirk. So let's take a look at the numbers there. Rhys took a 4 with a focus shot onto a 1 with a focus shot. Was expected to get 2.377 hits. Did end up with 2, so that's pretty reasonable. If he had fired onto Fenrau, he could have expected, let's see here, chart 4 plus focus with 4 plus focus, 0.787 hits. But Fen also kind of comes with a free evade there. So while you probably want to play the odds, like Rhys made the right mathematical choice, getting that half points on Fen is so valuable in a tight game like this. Right, that's what I'm talking about, like the free evade with Concordia. Like, it definitely lowers your chances. But you know, at some point, you need points. That's the thing about math. It can tell you what you should do, but sometimes you gotta do other stuff. Iman is going to drop. Well, he has to drop, so he's going to. But he's going to use his ability to 3 hard. Green K's. Brown K's. Iman is gonna just 1 straight because of the thing, and that gets and the Kimagala 3 straight. Then 2 hards away. And he'll just, ooh. He barrel rolls. He might have barrel rolled into a shot. No, I don't think he did. Brown Y-Wing takes 1 and will either expose or choose a strain. And he's gonna expose the damage card. It's a disabled power regulator. So that means Brown's going to be Ion next turn and end up taking another concussion bomb. So this is going to be a range 2 shot onto Brown from Iman. Or 1. Rhys hasn't rolled particularly well here. 1 evade. Range 3 Tarani now. 2. Y-Wing. Rolls 1. That's range 3. Is there any reason you rolled 1? So Brown takes 1. Green Y-Wing, a primary range 3 shot on the Iman, so 2 versus 3 here, unmodded for everybody. 2 hits though. Tom is taking some good dice. Iman evades 1, so Iman's down to 3. This is gonna be an ion cannon into Iman now, or 2. And he'll take an ion himself. And Iman takes a damage and an ion. So Iman down to 2. And we are back to dials here. Clean up the dice box, you heathens.
Score now is Tom 99, Rhys 95.
So, I mean, listen. Carmora Goon's down to 2. Both of them are going to be down to 2 as soon as these bombs are dropped here. Fenrau, I mean, pretty healthy. At 3, going to be hard to hit. We've had, I think the story of this game really is that we've had 6 hull left on the battlefield that just ended up off the board. Lando still had 4. Old T still at half. They both went off the board. Yeah, exactly. Rhys can initiative kill the Y-Wings. It's going to be an interesting question here. Does Tarani just eat the loose stabilizer damage here to do a bank or a turn to try and block Fen and still get a shot on these Y-Wings? You just give up that hit. One straight and roll right. I don't think a one straight fits. Oh, I see. You got to move Iman first. Yeah, they're both fours, so you can move Iman first. Yeah, that makes more sense. Good call, Deslin. That's why you're better than me. Got about 30 minutes left. Hey, did you guys get the notification to your phone today? Pretty proud of it. And concussion. We're gonna get the bomb drop here. It's gotta happen. No one got time for notification. Fen is not stressed. And there is the concussion bomb. Using Iman's ability, placed beautifully. And the Y-Wing, one forward. Trying to get a check snapshot, doesn't get it. Close though. Real close. And Brown will have to focus. Green forward, and he might. Oh, and he has disabled power rate or damage sensor rate. He can only focus. He can't barrel roll. So this thing is going to take both of them down to one. Iman is going to focus. One forward barrel roll. He's going to take so much damage. So Tarani takes a loose stabilizer damage. And barrel roll ship right. Adjusts back. This could be a brilliant move by Rhys here. Fen gonna try a Talon. And that's stressful. All right, so here's the concussion bomb. It's brown and green, so a beautiful move there by Rhys. Also, Trani needs to take a damage and fix the stabilizer. Brown takes a strain. Green is gonna have to pretty much take a, well, he doesn't have to, but Green's gonna go for it. See if he can live. And it's a weapons failure on Green. Green down to 1. Fenrau gonna measure for a shot. Got nothing. Iman. I think you go on Fen. You gotta go on Fen, buddy. Green's gonna die from Tarani's bullseye. You gotta go on Fen. So Iman 3 on 4 on the Fen. There it is. 3 big hits. Fenrau, the roll. 1, and that's half points. Only 1 goes, but that's half points. Iman. Oh, no bullseye. That sucks. So this is going to be 3 on 1. For 2, and that's a guaranteed murder. An initiative kill. The Crimora Goon goes down. Could this be a turn for Rhys to change all turns? And now Brown does have ion shots available. To me, an ion shot into Iman. For 2. Iman rolls. We'll take 1. So Iman lives on 1 health with Fenrau still around.
The score now is Tom 99, Rhys 148.
23 minutes left in the round. And it's coming down to it. Fenrau sitting on 2. No bombs left. You would love a bomb right now, but no bombs left. Brown's got 2 health. Ronnie is stressed, so probably no shot here. Iman probably going to try and play the range game. And this is endgame Fen, which is extremely dangerous. Not only is it endgame Fen, it's endgame Fen in a space where seismics have taken out a bunch of obstacles. And there's the 1 bank, clears the strain. And focus tokens. Tarani, too hard. Stay stressed. Iman. 2 straight. And we'll just focus. Let's see what Fen did. Fen, 2 hearts as well. Do we get the boost to Tarani or maybe an attempt to finish Iman? I think you boost to the left, and that's exactly what's happening. Link a focus and attempt to get the initiative kill. Range 3. So this is 3 on 3. For 2. Iman needs to find 2 paint here. And doesn't. Can't find the paint, and Iman gets initiative killed. And that's going to send us back to Dials with 20 minutes left. I don't think we get new initiatives from AMG. They don't want to reprint all those cards.
The score now is Rhys 148, Tom 142.
That being said, this is going to be a tough road for Tarani to plow here. With 1 defense die. Same Diesel. Tarani coming in hard. It's all he's got. Tarani is still stressed. A 2 hard for Fen. Yikes. This is easily a barrel roll to the front and a focus. Although, that's dangerous. Fen just put himself in the bullseye. This is 5 dice into Tarani. Oh my gosh. The rolls. 2 hits, 3 crits. Tarani gets the evade. But Tarani might just get aced here. 1. Panicked pilot. Loose stabilizer. And a stunned. So no double damage. Yeah, it kind of, I mean, you have to go on to Fen, right? You have to attempt to get 1 through here. But he's going to fire at the Y-Wing. For 3. Oh, he rolled too many, sorry. So this is 3. He's firing at the Y-Wing. That's 1. Average. And the Y-Wing takes it, and Fen Rao takes it. Although, why would you not spend your focus? Mistakes need 2 hits from the Y-Wing, and that guarantees the kill. So GG, good game. That's a 200 to 148. I've got 200 to 148. I think you like just tag Carl and put it in the chat. So we've got about 17 and a half minutes left in this round. So I'm going to hit the starting soon screen and we'll be back with round 2. Let's see. So round 1's going to end at 22. Say, give it 10 minutes after that. So we'll say, I don't know, 12:20-ish? I don't know. We're going to hit the starting soon screen. We'll be back.